And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the epic match we're going to see here between IDF-End and Herlock J. Oh, what the fuck was that? I heard feedback. Patsky, you here with me? Nightway and everyone?
Yes, I am. I am here.
All right, so the pilot seems to be getting ready.
And I just realized I had my mic muted. Good for me.
Yeah, you did.
I went in and I was talking, and they just realized. Nice.
Derp.
Okay.
Okay. What do we have to say about the pilots?
Well, we got End, one of the best pilots in the world, in my opinion. What else is there to say about End?
There's nothing we can say about End, but we will say something. End, the guy in charge of the BF3 dogfight community, one of the largest dogfight communities for Battlefield 3. It's the best way for you to start to get practice and get better, so you can eventually find your way here into FLABSLAB. So check them out. They have their own dogfight servers as well, and everyone who is a member can join and practice on it. And some very nice people there. Also, Johnny from TCM is helping End run it, and Acrocam, all veteran BF2 pilots. You guys should definitely check it out and give those guys props for actually starting this whole dogfight competitive thing. And we owe him a lot. And it's very good to see End here and flying for us. Yeah, really,
Yeah, man, he deserves to be here. He's one of the best, so... I'd love to see him fight Herlock, though. It's gonna be fun. See how he copes with Herlock's speed control.
Herlock. Herlock is a Korean pilot, right?
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Oppa Gangnam Style. Oh, I know.
Put it on. Put the song on.
No, it's too late. We did put it on last show. We had the Nation night. But let's see if the pilots are ready to go. And we're just gonna get this show started.
Well, telemetry looks...
I only know how to say 안녕하세요.
Telemetry looks good. Yes. And
Well, it doesn't seem to update for Herlock, though, on my end.
yeah, it's rather slow. It's rather slow for Herlock. And it will come back. Eden is asking for 1 more minute. It will come back after 45 seconds. The delay of the packets, it takes a lot of time
Okay.
to get here. I guess that long. What we're just gonna have to do? We had that with we had the same thing with Jet Yaru, and I'm not really sure what the cause of this, but we are gonna see some delays with the telemetry data.
Yep, well, nothing much we can do about it right now, so...
And the data that we do see continuously is END's data, and we're just gonna wait for.
I'm just gonna respond for the Koreans in chats now. They are pretty happy that I said 안녕하세요. and yeah, for you Korean, what do I know as well? I know the song where I know the Koreans bands that is what Girls' Generation.
And here the pilots go for the first round. Full loop start.
Full loop start.
I don't think he understood what End meant, and End is just gonna follow up on him and just fight like that. No full loop start by Herlock, and that is kind of breaking the rules agreed upon by both pilots. But End does not really give a shit at the moment, and he's gonna fly and get a Herlock. And again, we have no telemetry for Herlock, and this is not really sure what is the deal here. But we're gonna see End here chasing around, and we're gonna deal with it after this match, after this this actual fight here.
Yep.
And End looks like he's got the angles. End is sitting pretty good on Herlock at the moment. Herlock
Switch by Herlock
takes a
there.
switch, and then we'll see that follow through immediately by End. Beautiful follow-up by End in time, very fashioned, and he is just right behind Herlock all the time. And a switch by Herlock, and we'll see that go up. No shots by End, but Herlock is in trouble. And another switch by Herlock. And End seems to be putting the shirt. And those shots by End. And End is getting the first kill. This was quick.
Wonder if it had anything to do with that start.
Probably.
Yeah, he got on Herlock early in the start there, but guess N will have to inform him a bit more about the rules that they agreed upon.
I mean, at this point, they should probably just agree to just do a regular start.
Yeah, to the normal start, because with the language barrier, it's going to be a...
it's going to be trouble.
Full loop starts are tough to pull off in this game. Good too, because the loops diameter is dependent on their speed. It wasn't like that in Battlefield 2.
Yep.
Where full loop starts were very common back then.
Alright, and we're ready for round number 2. We actually see Herlock now.
Yeah, we got his telemetry. Nice.
Yep. And hopefully this will last forever.
I guess we'll see. Well, the scans are good, so there's no hacks around here, so that's the main thing.
Yep. As long as the scans are good.
Yep.
And everything else is looking good. And we're going to continue, and we see Herlock now taking off. Round number 2. And here we go. Herlock is taken off, settles up, and we should see a beginning here of the match. It's so weird. Herlock is not transmitting more data after 2 minutes. And I'm just gonna, I have an idea for that. I have a simple solution, and you guys commentate while I fix it for him.
We're going here, round number 2. And it looks like Herlock got behind N there really fast, and
seems like End evened it out a little bit though. Both pilots shooting.
And again, Herlock seems to have the upper hand here, and he's right behind End almost. And what is going on here? Yeah.
End's trying to close up the angles by twisting a little bit his loops right now. Herlock's still on the chase, so we need to see End do something, or else he's gonna get chased down by Herlock only by speed. Alright, ECM from N. Herlock's still chasing right away. I don't see anything that N is switching rudders from N, I can see that at least. And switch from N, Herlock follows with ECM as well, response, trying to throw off N right away. N goes down, Herlock follows, switch, and another switch. And Herlock still following with shots coming out. Going below now, dip down.
It's like End's in trouble right now.
Oh, Herlock made a slight fail there. He lost some angles, and another switch from N. Wow, look at that defense.
Yeah, End has one of the best defenses in the world here, and it's gonna be hard for Herlock to keep up with End.
And it seems like Herlock's just FAC client crashes after an initial scan. And a nice switch by End, and this is gonna put him in the offensive on Herlock. Herlock is now being chased.
Yeah, End turned around, he pulled away slowly with his switch as well.
And
another switch with Herlock, did not see that.
He does see that, he does see that, and follow cuts, and it does a prediction turn. Look at that flying by End. What a nice speed he's got also. And
both ECM pops.
oh, and a big switch, and End sees that, and this is what I'm talking about. Shots by End into Herlock. We cannot see the telemetry data because FAC is probably not running on Herlock's machine anymore. The scans are good, so we're just gonna continue with this. I don't know what to do.
We're gonna have to work on that after the stream.
Herlock's gonna get disabled soon if he doesn't do anything.
Yep, and he's smoking heavily. End is following up. Good speed, good everything on both sides, and now Herlock's speed kind of evened it out completely, but End's got a very good defense, and Herlock is not much aware of his defensive maneuvers, and we saw that versus Ethnics as well. He was completely oblivious, and now we're switched by End. Herlock does not see that, like I said now, and End is gonna capitalize on that. Makes his own switch. What is that?
That's Dylan.
Sorry.
Yeah, tell your American stoners to shut the fuck up. You're streaming. And now End is putting some pressure on Herlock. Herlock is smoking.
Shots coming out.
No
smokes.
But End is tightly right behind him. And End has a great flying, approach, all the switches completely timed perfectly, carried over from the BF2 days, and is definitely has a strong presence here and a very good flying, as you can see.
He's keeping up really good with the speed too, and
we know Herlock is a speed demon from Asia, probably the best speed in Asia. And a switch by Herlock, and we'll see that and follow through right with the right turn and an uppercut. Beautiful play by End. End's got some angles now, putting some shots.
no smoke though.
Does not register, no. But more shots will come out of End in a couple of loops here, unless Herlock closes the distance, and he tries to with the mix of horizontal. But End sees right through that, and ECM will help him follow Herlock all the way through for the shot. He might take some more time, but End is very aggressive in his style, displaying a very great dominance here. And Herlock is in trouble.
Herlock is in trouble, and I don't know if he can get out of this. I mean, End with all his awareness, his switches. He tells me he never looks at the radar. He relies completely on visual confirmation.
And a switch by End goes right. Herlock will try to follow the smoke, which will put him in a bad position. And a switch by Herlock. End sees that. Oh, nice flip by End immediately. What a beautiful reaction by End. Jesus Christ. And shots coming out of End.
There we go.
End is hitting Herlock. Herlock is smoking. Not so thick smoke, so we're guessing about 20% damage tops. Beautiful play by End. Wow.
Yeah, an awesome reaction time there by End. I did not expect him to see that, but he did, and he responded well to it also.
Yep. And End continues to press on. Makes a horizontal. Was that a yo-yo?
It's hard to tell, but it did not really help him there, I think.
Yep, and now End will follow right into Herlock. And Herlock makes a horizontal turn to the right. End sees that right away. Immediately follows up from his own turn. Gets right behind Herlock. And Herlock does not have an answer to IDF-End right here.
No, he does not. And I don't know what's going to happen here. A switch by Herlock.
End will probably guess that's what's going to happen. And he sees that. Goes
and
from
cuts.
the... Again. Beautiful
What
cut by End. This is going to be the end of Herlock. It should be the end of Herlock.
More smoke.
Thick smoke coming out of Herlock. And End is pressing so good. Some bluff shots here. And yeah, Herlock will make you work for the kill, no doubt. His speed is great. But End's very aggressive. Those
and had an angle and then
from the top. And a switch by Herlock. I don't think Herlock is gonna see End. He does not see End. End is gonna come from the top down. Put some more shots into Herlock. Smoke is not coming out yet. And End is making some ballsy moves, and here more shots coming out of End right into Herlock. Jay. Herlock does not seem to be getting hit from that.
No, still no smoke. ECM by End, and it just keeps following.
And End needs to start flipping it around like a boss, and a switch by Herlock into End. End will see that, respond with a horizontal and a turn up. I don't think Herlock will see that, put some shots into End, and now Herlock is chasing, and End is in trouble. End takes some damage, 13%, 13%, sorry. And now End is in from defender to offender. Sorry.
The other way around.
Defender to defender. But
we'll see though.
he evens out with his cuts and his switch. I don't think Herlock is gonna see that. Herlock will see that. I don't know if he can respond. Yes, and a horizontal cut by Herlock. This is gonna give him some angles here on End, but End goes up immediately after that, and makes his own switch. Herlock will see that, a very late response. Well, you can say a late response. I say it was good. And Herlock does not see that switch, and End is gonna be flipping it around right instantly with a beautiful switch down. And man, switches down are so hard to actually perform and lose your enemy in them. And End does it consistently, and Herlock now is in trouble. Again, End flips it around instantly. Beautiful.
Beautiful flying by End, yeah, I was just about to say.
It's only the beginning for End.
Yep, it's just starting for him now, and the grind continues. And then we'll try a switch here soon, I hope.
Yeah,
I think we'll see
following. He's keeping
right
up
now,
with
probably.
Herlock's speed.
It still follows. I don't know if he has visual on Herlock here. I don't think so.
Very, very tied together.
Yeah.
We have a stalemate
A
called
switch
both
and-
ECM.
And
Herlock
Herlock see that and follow that, and End cuts right into him, makes his own other switch with the radar. Herlock does not see that, and End is gonna be in a
Oh,
great position
wow.
to kill.
This
And
one
End
is a
will
kill, I think.
Not yet. Herlock speed. Herlock speed. And more shots coming out of End. Herlock is in trouble.
Smoke
Shots.
going up.
But again, Herlock will get out of this because Ed, when he gets the opportunity, he has to kill Herlock, or else it's just gonna continue like this forever. And a switch by Herlock, End will come from the top again. Beautiful
yo.
play, and more shots by End.
Look
More
at look at the awareness of End. He knows exactly what to do, and he follows and cuts, and gets the perfect angle for a shot.
Yep, and we saw End's speed dipping down below 280 there for a second, and it actually helped him. So I'm gonna have to.
That is smart speed control. Then speed fails probably deliberately. We don't know.
We don't know. He always complains about his speed, and compared to top pilots, his speed is, from what I can see on the telemetry data, it's not even inferior to anyone, to be honest. He's keeping up a good rhythm here.
Yep.
Cuts very nice. Herlock is now again being cut deeply by End. And we're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen here. Herlock is doing everything he knows in the book, which does not look like much, to be honest. I gotta say, Herlock has not shown any creative side of him. And End again slows down right below 280, 270 to get the kill, but it does not work, and speeds right back up. A switch by Herlock. End will follow right through, put some more shots while making a roll. Beautiful play by End.
Herlock's defense, man.
Yep, he relies on
Yeah.
his speed is what he has, and he's gonna rely on it until he dies, or else he gets a lucky strike. Not the cigarette, of course. But End
too,
is
maybe.
offensive as fuck, and he's gonna eventually take this point if you ask me. And Herlock needs to show some creativity. He needs to show some balls. He needs to do something. His speed is awesome. But the
Speed,
rest-
yeah, speed is not everything. That's the problem. It gets you a long way, but it doesn't get you all the way.
There we go.
The switch
Horizontal
by
switch.
Herlock, and End again cuts from the top. Every time Herlock makes a switch, End cuts from the top down, goes up, closes the angles fast, but Herlock opens them up again. Another switch by Herlock. End will follow right through. Late response by End, but still maintains his advantage and his position right behind Herlock. I don't know. It looks grim for Herlock, but End is not managing to put the final pin on it, so to speak. And I know End is not used to fight on a US server, but he seems to be adjusting pretty nice.
Have I forgotten to update the scoreboard, by the way, or is it still 1-0 for End?
It's 1-0 for End still.
Okay.
Still going here. Titan match and a switch by End. Herlock does not see that, does not even respond to that. I do not know what the hell is he doing. Again, another
Oh,
switch
he
by End,
didn't
and
see.
another not responsive by... What is going on with
This is
Herlock,
going
man?
to-
He is got zero situational awareness. And is playing with him like you know... Like playing
But
with...
the thing is, he doesn't have the awareness right now, but End doesn't have an angle.
And a
That's-
switch
that's-
by Herlock. Again, End will probably see it, and he sees that, of course. How could we thought otherwise? Follows into it again. And those are going to take a long fight to finish. End is putting stress on Herlock all the time. Herlock is offensive since we started. Got a lucky break here and there. Maybe 2 opportunities to kill End, but End flips it around immediately with the switches. And End, if you hear me, make more switches, man. Confuse the shit out of him. And a switch again by Herlock. End makes
Switch
it.
by
Oh,
End as well.
I guess he heard me. And a head-on pass, both pilots. And another switch, and End is gonna get the kill now.
Yeah, he really should get the kill here, but no. The switch
But
by
it's-
End, that's gonna work against him, because Herlock's gonna come up right ahead on pass and a crash.
And
Oh,
Wow.
after all this, and this is a reset.
Wow, that was unfortunate. End almost had that kill there. It was so close.
and has a lot of opportunities there.
Yeah. Wow. Still 1-0 for End versus Herlock. In my opinion, End is dominant in this fight so far. If you not only look by the score, but also the way these pilots fly. I mean, End seems to be playing almost with Herlock, with all the switches and so on. And Herlock He's having a hard time keeping up with end switches, and
But we have to remember that it's 1:30 in Korea right now, in South Korea. Herlock must be tired, probably drunk from... that's what the reports we get from Raptor here on the chat. So, let's just hope for the best for Herlock.
there we go, round 2 again.
Ooh, and makes a nice double roll from the start, right below Herlock. And Herlock does not see that and makes another switch up. And I think End is starting to get very comfortable and understands he understands that Herlock is not very offensive on him, does not have very much in his arsenal to kill End, and End can just switch and turn it around, and he abuses that to try new things. And this is good to see. This is very smart flying from End.
Yep, that's what
But
you have to do.
shots from Herlock into End does not register. As we can see, those do not register either. And makes a switch. Both of them make a switch. Herlock is now sitting pretty tightly on End. Ooh, and End makes his own spiral down. More shots by Herlock into End. And End is now actually in a big danger. Makes another switch. Herlock sees that, puts some shots. They do not register.
It looks like
More shots, but bluff shots, man. Bluff shots.
must be just outside of range.
Yes, and End is running for his life. More shots. Those will register. Ooh, big register here. 45%. And a spiral up by End. The famous spiral. Look at how he flipped that shit up. So fucking pro.
That's how he does it. Okay.
And another crash.
Wow.
And
Fireworks.
that is not a point.
Herlock
We're gonna
is
go with-
confused in the chat.
Yeah, and has some really impressive defensive maneuvers, especially while going up.
No doubt, no doubt. And I think End got saved by the bell here, if you ask me, because Herlock was about to put a dump on him.
Yep. Well, they still crashed, both of them, so point is not gonna go to anyone.
And we're gonna see a beginning of round number 2 again.
Again.
Pilots are ready, converging into the fight now, and they're pretty far out from the antenna, but doesn't matter. End versus Herlock, and here we go. End starts up beautifully to the left with ECM diagonal. Herlock goes horizontal completely, and End will have the upper hand. He's got better angles here. Needs to dive down on Herlock right now, and he does that. Herlock closes the angles with it, and End makes a double cut downwards, and resets the fight, and Herlock makes a bad switch, but End does not see. He sees it too late. Oh my God! If End would have continued straight, it was a sure kill for him. But he does not see that, and he now follows the smoke, and Herlock is way gone there. But End has the advantage.
Wow, that was a bad switch done by Herlock there. I could have killed him.
Yes, and End is cutting. Look at that cut from the right into Herlock's flight path. What is End doing? End makes a switch, and Herlock does not see it. He sees it now. End is still down below. I don't know what the hell was that. End is not following the traditional route here. Passes over Herlock, makes a left turn with a diagonal. Again, passing over Herlock. Herlock is now... Oh, and Herlock...
Oh, that switch
yes,
there.
that's for Herlock. And this is going to be the end of Herlock.
This must be a
We
kill.
should see a kill soon, but we'll see. We don't...
Wow.
Wow, look, Herlock pulling up. Pulling away slowly.
Switch indeed by Herlock. Gave up position instantly. And End, who was not supposed to see that. I mean, End was not supposed to see that switch. Sees that. Capitalized on it. Put some shots into Herlock. Beautiful play by End. Again, I love watching End fly. We enjoyed the match with Mofo Lord before, last week. And End is showing us what he's got against one of Korea's best
Switch from
pilots.
Herlock
Switch for
there.
Herlock. End cuts right through it. And oh my God, look at that cut again from the top. Put some more shots. And a
That's
disable.
disabled.
And that's a disable.
Wow, End puts the end of it on Herlock. And that's 2-0. Beautiful
That-
kill by End. Great.
That was a beautiful high yo-yo there to cut Herlock.
Yes, indeed. Beautiful cut by End. And Herlock is hurting and dead now. And this is 2-0 for End. And we got 2 more matches to go. And what is going to happen? We don't know. Just
Nope.
gonna have to wait and see.
Alright.
And Herlock is now jumping into his plane. And we're gonna see the beginning of round number 3 with 2 crashes, which makes it number 5. But officially it's number 3. And here we go. IDF-End versus the Herlock J. Beautiful flight by End. I love watching him fly.
It's been a good match so far. Crashes, unfortunately, but End, yeah, like you said, showing us a really good fight
And
here.
here we go. End goes up directly. Put some more shots into Herlock instantly from the go.
Oh, and follows below Herlock. Just chasing.
And it seems like Herlock is indeed again in a defensive position and makes a right hook. And it's gonna work beautiful for him. What a beautiful cut. Makes another cut. Wow. Look at that. End is working his ass off for a position. Gets the trick here. He understands what he has to do. Horizontal cuts when you go vertical. Vertical cuts when you go horizontal. This is how you counter each other. And now End is speeding after Herlock. You see a speed fail here. I see speed and you see a speed fail. And a switch by Herlock. End will guess that. He will guess that immediately. Put some more shots. Predicts that switch. And End now is putting a lot of pressure on Herlock. And Herlock is in trouble. No answer to End's maneuvers and End switches. And End is just flying this perfectly flight by End. Love to see. Ooh, and a switch by Herlock. End will see that and get the angles. But no shots. That switch actually worked. Delayed the kill.
Yep, got some more distance, but not much. But it looks like Herlock is actually evening it out more and more by every turn here. And switches.
Is that
That's
it
a switch
does.
from N.
Some
Oh,
Herlock
Herlock
sees
sees
it.
this one.
Oh, but End cuts right into him again. And Herlock does not see that. And oh my god.
Beautiful flight by End.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. And now End's got such good angles. He will put the End on Herlock now. Shots coming out. No smoke out of Herlock, but that was a beautiful cut by End. And put some more shots into Herlock. So close yet so far. Herlock now sticks with the vertical speed. And End is flying so beautiful. So beautiful. Herlock rolls to the right, tries to cut right into End, and will see that switch. A bit too late, but still sees that switch, and he will gain the advantage here instantly. And another, you see, Herlock goes to the right again, the right rudder.
We see a
And
speed
End-
fail there by End, but
That doesn't matter because whenever he gets angles that are lost, he will switch over. Herlock will not see it, and he will gain his position. Now Herlock is actually on the offensive, and ooh, the fight gets reset. Shots by Herlock into End does not register and makes a horizontal right straight to cut Herlock, and from the top, what
Oh
a
my,
beautiful
he's gonna
play by
turn
End.
this. And another switch.
And Herlock
Herlock
is
does
on
not
the way
see
of
it.
it, and this
Oh
is
my.
it. And
here comes the kill. This must be the kill here, right here.
shots into Herlock. No smoke coming out of Herlock. Well, maybe slight smoke.
Yeah,
I can
smoke. We see smoke, but no disable yet.
Look
double-
at, did you see that move? Herlock was oblivious and made that upper switch.
And another switch, and End will predict that again. Knows he goes down. End reads Herlock like an open book.
Well, it's
And-
got the same switch pattern all the time.
Yep.
it looks like.
I said, not much creativity from Herlock. And it's not typical for an Asian pilot to be locked on that. But that's how he flies. And, you know...
Well, he's keeping up good anyway. I mean,
Yep, and a switch by End. Herlock will try to follow the smoke. No, he does not. Now he will. End goes up. Herlock reads the radar. Does not know if End is going up or down. He will know right now, but End is already on the way down. Another switch by End. ECM up. Herlock responds
does not
to
see it.
And End... What is...
Wow.
That was a bad switch by End. But again, Herlock is not seeing this, and End got the opportunity to cut, but he goes up. No sight.
What
But
is
End-
going on here? They don't see each other.
I'm not sure.
It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
both pilots are flying in cockpit view. It's
Yes, and now End will have the opportunity to follow Oh, and End is gonna be very close to the ground here. Had to respond to a Herlock switch, and Herlock is now going down and will cut him right through. Yeah, he does. Gets the
It
angle.
was really close to the ground.
Yep, they're both really close, and more shots coming out of End. Herlock does not seem to be taking damage. I do not see any smoke coming out. We don't have telemetry again. And a switch by End. Herlock will not see it again. But by keeping the diagonal sort of turn, he will maintain the distance.
He's not giving away angles too, so I mean,
He's not giving away nothing.
still good.
And look at End. Makes it
And
worthwhile.
here we go,
Makes it
horizontal.
left.
This should be the kill right here. Perfect opportunity.
Herlock
But
puts
no.
smoke and goes up, try to cut the angles from the top. Will he get the shots? No. Herlock again goes vertical, instantly prevents the shot from End. And End has got a lot of patience.
Yeah, he must be kind of frustrated. He
I would
gets
be frustrated looping like that without giving
Tries again.
angles at all.
and gets the perfect angle again, but no, not really.
And again, he knows Herlock is gonna go down. He goes from the top.
Another top one from the end.
Dylan, where the fuck are you? And a switch! Herlock does not see
Oh,
End does not
and
see
this
Herlock.
one-
And they're gonna reset the fight, yep. And oh!
Oh.
End is
Oh,
gonna
no.
switch. Wow! Shots by End into
What
Herlock.
is going on here?
Wow, awareness problems here
Awareness problems.
from Herlock. I think
And we saw the same thing last fight, so I do not really think it has to do with the alcohol. He keeps his speed pretty proper, so he knows what he's doing. Maybe tired, but still very, very blind, so to speak. Tunnel vision into killing it.
the
Dylan,
cockpit view, we don't know.
Dylan,
Oh, shot from N here. Shot from N. Herlock switching up right away.
no,
with
this is gonna be the
ECM.
end of Herlock right here.
That's
Shots by
the
End.
disable.
Yep,
There we go.
and this is 3-0 for IDF-End. I don't understand why they stop fighting when someone gets disabled. It's such a mistake to do. Kulbit showed you that you can kill someone when you're still disabled and get
Absolutely.
the point. So don't do that. And a possible match point for IDF-End would have been a great display of flight. And you can attribute it to Herlock's lack of situational awareness as well.
Yeah, it seems to be somewhat problematic there for Herlock, but still, long fights, and he seems, like you said, to be keeping his speed proper, so it's still hard for N to get any good angles and to actually get some shots out, but
And here we go. Possible match point for IDF-End. Herlock is taken off. And this is it. Herlock is turning around and is turning around as well. Both of them kind of far away from each other. But they're going to be right here. Starting this. And here we go. End goes up. Herlock goes left. And End will see that right through with the radar. Follow up. Yep, and End on the offensive from the get-go. As we saw with Ethnics and all the fights with Herlock. Herlock does have a very consistent start. Very similar every time.
yeah.
And
Switch by N.
Switch! Herlock will not, he will follow the smoke, and this is such a bad mistake by Herlock. And End will cut from the right. And again, put some shots into Herlock. Herlock is in trouble. This is possible, a match point for End. And End is putting pressure. End really wants this. And End is fighting for his life here. And this, if End wins over Herlock, he is with Mo forward in the top two positions for this FLABSLAB.
Yep.
And and look at that!
Switch
Herlock,
by Herlock.
and End responds to that so beautifully with a cut. It reminds me of Kamikaze Attacker last week. Same type of things. Shoot while you roll, respond to your switches, and cut while you're responding. And another switch by End.
Wow.
And Herlock will follow the smoke. Too
Again.
late. End is not there anymore. And End makes a right turn now. Herlock will not see that. I am not really sure Herlock He's aware of where End is and what his position is at the moment, and End makes another switch.
Switch, see if Herlock
He does not see that Herlock has no clue what's going on, and shots by End. Herlock is smoking pretty bad.
smoking heavily. We should see a kill after this loop here, if Herlock doesn't do anything.
I think he really needs to switch right now. No, he needs to switch.
Oh.
Before Herlock heals up, he needs to switch and get the kill. Don't wait. And Herlock regenerates his health. But, and makes another switch. Herlock again does not see it. Tries own, but it's not gonna work. Not when End is behind you. Such good awareness by End. Situational. Knows exactly where the enemy is. Knows exactly when to pull his ECM and make the switch. And again, you see that horizontal cut by End. And Herlock responds with his own this time. And evens out the angles. Beautiful play by Herlock. And that's the first time I could say that. And a switch by Herlock. End will follow right through that smoke coming out of Herlock. And Herlock is in trouble. That is going to be the end of Herlock.
He's starting to switch more now, but or he thought of it there, but didn't do it.
Yes. And
Looked like he was about to turn, but changed his mind.
And End is following every move of Herlock. Not letting go. Makes a switch at the right time. Now we're going to see one now, I think. No, not yet. Well, probably in a couple of loops. End is not the guy who will circle for. And here's the switch. Beautiful by End. Herlock does not see it.
Another switch from End there.
And now Herlock sees that, but too late. Another switch by End. And Herlock will see that as well. And oh, he put some pressure onto End. And now End is in trouble. He's switched way too many times for it to be surprising. And Herlock actually learns End. Put some, I don't know if it was a bluff shot. They seem completely off. No angles. And now Herlock...
Herlock did not see End switch again.
And End...
Wow.
That's...
This is
What's going on here?
What's going on? Both pilots are oblivious sometimes.
Okay, well he saw that and he kept going.
Yeah,
And this is Herlock's End, if you ask me. Shots by End into Herlock.
every time we say that it's the end for Herlock, End does not gain angles.
And
I
look,
don't.
look at that great cut by End. He goes directly up. He will get some shots here. And he does. Ooh, and Herlock is hurting. And End needs to wait for another horizontal switch by Herlock, and he will get the kill. But Herlock does not want to take risks. Gets his health regenerated while End is following up. And I don't know how to say toast in Korean. Maybe you do. But
I only know how to say 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Oh,
Yes.
Shishishi. Shishili? That's Chinese, I think.
No, that's it's Chinese.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's thank you.
Languages, anyways. Yeah, I heard that from Rush Tower.
Switch by Herlock here, and End who sees it and follows.
And
The switches
It
actually.
cuts right away from below. Oh, Herlock sees. Oh,
No,
no. As usual.
End is, I think End is having fun in this dogfight. He knows there's absolutely no danger of him to get killed, and he just plays with his food now. And it's terrible for Herlock. Herlock has got great speed, but needs to work on his situational awareness. And I did refer him to his last fight here, and I told him to watch what he's doing, and I don't know if he watched it or not, but according to what we see here, not so much.
Look now. It looks like Herlock is on a bit of an advantage right now.
Herlock is in a bit of advantage here, and makes an escape. Oh, but gets some shots here. No registers and a switch.
Switch from N. Herlock follows.
Not
cuts.
good though. And
Could-
cuts Herlock. Man, look at that. And another switch by End to the left side, and he flips it around instantly. Shots coming out of End.
Oh.
Yeah, Herlock could not follow that first switch. He would have crashed if he.
And a prediction turn by End. Beautiful play. He will. Oh, he doesn't see Herlock coming right on top of him, and Herlock does not see End. And those guys are flying completely oblivious. But now they see each other. Head on pass. End makes an up switch. Herlock will respond, and
Almost a crash there, yeah.
And now Herlock makes it. Oh, that looked bad for Herlock, but he manages to roll right into End in the last second and not go up like he planned to. resulting in some damage into End. 18% off of End's plane. Herlock is putting some aggression here, as we can see. And, ooh, End is damaged for the first time in 30 minutes here. So, it's good to see.
Looks like the Herlock is actually in an advantage here.
Yes! He is. And he actually cut End right now twice. And he
Switch
does
by
not
End and...
see-
What is going on here? He must have seen that.
They
Yet
do
he
not
kept
see
going.
each other. And now he sees him. It's too late again. And End makes another switch down. Herlock sees that, but with Afterburner down, that's too late. And another switch by End. And Herlock will see that. Again, resetting the fight. And another switch by End. Oh my god. And End will now follow on Herlock. Ooh, good position for End to finish this. Oh my god, Herlock is in deep trouble. And End is cutting like a boss. Will we see a kill here? I'm not really sure. We've said it so many times, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and see
Yeah.
how this
Yeah.
turns out. And a switch
Switch by
by
Herlock.
Herlock does not see it, sees it too late and responds too late. And this is gonna put Herlock right on End's tail. But End knows that, immediately makes a nose switch. And Herlock follows
Herlock
through.
follows this time.
Yep, and another switch by End. And another follow-up by Herlock. And Herlock double follows. It's a switch fight. This is what we should have seen from Ethnix and Mofo, but we do not. And End takes a lot of damage. 46% damage taken by End. Has 54 left. And a switch here again.
Switch again from End. Herlock sees this one. We see his awareness improving
Yes.
on the fly here.
Does not want to let this go. And 70%. Oh, and again, 54% left for End. And End now makes another switch down. Herlock will see it and follow. That was a blind switch by End, and End is in trouble. Makes a Dylan move! But let's go right in time. What a beautiful fucking move. Right there by End. Head on pass. And this is gonna be... Ooh! Yes,
And this
it's gonna be-
disabled. Wow.
Yep.
Gave up the fight.
And Herlock gets his first point in FLABSLAB with a kill. And that was a beautiful, beautiful kill by Herlock. I
That
mean,
was a good switch by him. An
Yeah.
offensive
he
switch.
did a lot of offensive moves. And that turned out...
Finally, we see something out of Herlock.
Yep.
Because from the previous fights, I did not expect this from Herlock. So this is good if he's trying to keep up the fight. We'll see if he can keep this up. And
I think End was way too complacent.
yeah, he was way too casual and too comfortable.
And here we go, round number 5, going up. 3-1, IDF-End with a possible match point. Vertical start with a huge horizontal twist. And again, both of them switch up instantly. Head-on pass, almost crashing into each other. End goes down first. Herlock will follow through. And End cuts right into Herlock. Again, ECM, great ECM timings by End. It's just so beautiful to watch. And now End is in position. Seems even, but a slight advantage for End here. And Herlock ECM's up, makes a roll right. End will follow. Shots by Herlock, but this does not hit End. And
Herlock sees a switch there, follows.
And now Herlock is starting to play. We are seeing Herlock waking up here, putting a lot of pressure into End, makes beautiful switches here.
There we go.
We'll see that
Horizontal.
follow through nicely, but it's too late. Herlock made a
We're gonna
nice
see a head-on.
and a head-on pass. Yep, and End goes up. Herlock goes down, and we see clear tendencies by both pilots. Herlock likes the low ground, End likes the high ground, and End makes a beautiful switch. Herlock does not see that, gets some shots into him, and Herlock is hurt, not too much. And again, more shots by End into Herlock, and more shots by End into Herlock. And yep, it looks like End is in the offensive here, definitely in the offensive.
Yeah.
Oh, switch by
Love
Herlock,
to-
and Herlock
Oh.
rushes, and this is the end. Wow.
That is too bad. Just when he's starting to put up a fight.
Yeah, and takes it home 4-1 versus Herlock. That was a fortunate crash right there. Like you said, Wayne, he just got the kill, was on his way, but ended badly for him, unfortunately.
Yes.
Great display by End though. Lots of good switches, nice awareness, really good fights by End.
Indeed, very good fights by End.
Yeah,
And,
very good fights from both, actually. It's just the first two, maybe a lack of awareness from Herlock, but in the end, he put up some fight.
He put up a great fight. And we're gonna see if we're gonna have the last match of the day, Milk versus Noodle. You say that, because he gets pissed when I say it wrong.
Noodlar.
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 Say noodles.
Noodlar. And I don't get any response from Milk. Nor do I see him log on Battlefield. And I think it's gonna be a... What? Yep, it's points for Noodlar. So, Noodlar.
Okay.
We'll get
Default
the point.
win.
Yeah, default win. And
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, Milk really wanted this match, and I don't think Noodlar really wants to get this default win, but that's how it works. Technical problems can be a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
so
that's
the Noodlar versus Mjölk, right? Is Mjölk? Let's go Swedish here.
Milk. Yeah, that's Mjölk.
So we're not gonna see Noodlar and Mjölk, and Milk will lose the 3 points. Noodlar will get the 3 points, and this is gonna be it for today. Let's check out what we have for you next in our tournament. And we're gonna have Air Navy SEALs versus Raptor, an Asian fight, and then we're gonna have Hawker versus Non-Touchable. It's gonna be the first time we're gonna see Hawker in this tournament flying. He did not make it for his last match and got the default loss. And after that, we're gonna see Petsky versus Jet Yaro.
That would be interesting.
Indeed. And
Hopefully in
Are you
third
going-
person this time.
it should be.
Should
Let us
be.
look up. And
Do we have something else? No, we have one more, right? No, we don't actually.
well,
Never
we do
mind.
we have a new YouTube channel where you can check our VODs that are there at high quality, much better than on Twitch, and we are gonna get them up as soon as the VODs are up. So check out FLABSLAB TV on YouTube. All the matches should be there. We also have a new host for our website, and our website should be performing a lot better. And there is a request for a bonus match here, so should we do a bonus match? Anyone wants to fight? Who wants to fight? Do you guys want to
Bonus
continue watching?
I'll fight.
Nightwing. All right.
Nightwing will fight.
Who
Okay.
goes against Nightwing?
Who goes against Nightwing?
I need practice, so yeah, why not? I would probably lose, but yeah.
Someone in the chat.
Yeah, I think Dylan's got a fucking Robocop there breathing on his neck.
Noodlar versus
Okay, it's Noodlar versus Nightwing. Nightwing, get your ass down there. Let's go to the Euro server. We'll be right back. We're going to see a bonus match. Noodlar versus Nightwing does not count for nothing. And stay with us. We're going to play a little song here and come back. There's no need for FAQ, I think, either. So you can just have fun. And
All right.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. I've never fought Noodlar before, so this is gonna. Be
Noodlar.
Noodlar. Noodlar. Noodlar. Alright.
the fuck.
We'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
All right.
All of your intentions, you are the sickness in between. Let me in, I bury the pain. You taught me to be sad as you almost made me take it all. Let me in, I bury the pain. a sinner, you fear you die alone. Let me in, I bury the pain. The sickness that you are, the plague that made me starve. Do you think you could show me how I come this far? The sickness that you are, the plague that made me starve. Do you think you could show me how I come this far? Sickness that you are, the plague that made me starve. Do you think you could show me how I come this far? The sickness that you are, the plague that made me starve. Do you think you could show me how I come this far?
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Since we did not get to see Milk versus Noodlar, we are gonna see Noodlar versus Nightwing in an exhibition match just to fill the time. Guys want to see more fights, so why not? It's Saturday night. We are having an awesome time here. Great matches so far.
Yep.
And this match is gonna be pretty interesting, if you ask me. I mean,
Well, yeah, I think so too. I mean, like Nightwing said before, he thinks he's gonna lose. He hasn't practiced in a while, so I guess we'll see what happens. I think Noodlar will take this home.
yep.
I'm gonna say I'm fucking mispronouncing that too because of you, man. I blame it all on you.
All right. So let's without introducing those pilots, Nightwing is the guy, the French guy you heard commentating with us right before he left, and let's go. First round. Noodlar versus Nightwing. Exhibition match, just for the fun. No pressure, no pain, no gain. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but they're going. Well, almost.
Yep. And speaking about all that, I'm actually gonna make noodles
That's good.
after this.
I like noodles.
I like noodles too. And let's go for round number one. We do not have telemetry data for this. In fact, it's not mandatory. So you're just gonna have to rely on our commentating here.
Yep.
And here we go, round number one, Nightwing versus Noodlar. ECM coming up from both pilots. Nightwing makes a left horizontal. Noodlar follows right through, makes an uppercut, and does not... Ooh, they pass each other. Resets the fight. Nightwing goes up, and this is gonna cost Nightwing position because Noodlar is gonna see him put some shots into him. We do not see the data, and I can only imagine those hits registered because the angles were there. And now Noodlar is over the top, put some more shots into Nightwing, and Nightwing is switching the fuck everything like Ethnics. And ooh, Noodlar had a Speed
really
error
low
there.
there by
And
Nudlar, man.
Ethnic's fucking Ethnic's, man. Nightwing puts some shots into Nudlar, and Nudlar, again, cuts beautifully into Nightwing, and Nudlar is actually smoking. Nightwing put a lot of damage into Nightwing, and Nightwing confused the fuck out of Nudlar, and now Nudlar is chasing Nightwing, and ooh, a switch by Nightwing. Nudlar is gonna follow. Yes, he follows. Bit too late, loses some angles, and another switch by Nightwing, and those switches are so deadly, man. It's so hard to follow.
Yeah,
Epnix does
they
that,
are.
and ooh, shots by Nudlar into Nightwing. Nightwing is now smoking. Oh, and more shots, head-on shots by Nudlar. What a beautiful display of dogfights. And Nudlar is heavily on Nightwing. Nightwing is now diving down. Put some more shots into...
He's in trouble now, man.
yeah,
Oh, and a
Nightwing
switch
is
by
trouble.
Nightwing. And another switch by Nightwing. Nudlar follows. No problems.
Nudlar
And a
following
switch by
right here.
Nightwing. Yeah.
And again, a good follow-up by
And another
Nudlar.
switch by Nightwing.
And
Wow.
another follow-up by Nudlar. you commentate Nightwing, I commentate Nudlar. And here
Yeah.
we go. Nudlar puts the strain on Nightwing. Nightwing's gonna be disabled here. We're
Yeah,
definitely
there
gonna
we
see a
go.
kill here.
No,
There we go.
what? No, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Extinguisher?
Don't know.
No, he has the CM. No, and here's
That's
the
the
shot.
disable. Yeah, that's too.
Where's shot?
He's disabled now.
Yeah, and there's the disable. And, oh, now he's disabled. We were both wrong. And there's the kill. Nudlar gets 1-0 against Nightwing. That match was actually opened up nice.
Yeah.
And
Great display by Nudlar, and well, good switches by Nightwing, I have to say. He did a good job there. Although Nudlar followed without too much problems.
yep, not too many problems.
Round number 2. Wow, my throat is dying.
And,
Nightwing goes up, Nudlar prediction move almost, and
but Nightwing cuts right into him. And,
yeah, but lost
guys,
position immediately.
if you're gonna troll the chat, you're gonna get timed out. You troll again, and you're gonna get banned. And seriously, we'll fuck you up. So here we go. Nudlar putting more pressure into Nightwing again, not letting go, and reminding you guys who are watching this, whoever joined us now live, or whoever just tune in. This is an exhibition match. It does not have to do with the tournament. It's just a show off between those two pilots, because we were skipping one match and we decided to fill the remaining time with another match just for the show, for the fun. And it's Nudlar versus Nightwing, and Nudlar is following like a boss. Nightwing is in trouble. Does not really have answers to Nudlar's turns. And look at Nudlar. His rolls are so precise, so good.
Yeah,
Very
he's
beautiful to watch. Head-on pass. See, he puts fire from one pass, and then from when coming back, two-way pass, like you, man. Beautiful to watch. Beautiful cuts from the top. And ooh, what a switch was that? I do not understand. And look at Nightwing's rudder, man. That's so weird.
instant switch by Nudlar. I mean, look at that head-on aiming. Nightwing is almost dead. I mean, look at the smoke.
You Swedes have a thing for head-on aiming,
Oh yeah.
and Nightwing has got no answers for Nudlar. And Nudlar is following like a boss, relentless with his fight, not giving any angle away, and more shots coming out of Nudlar, and Nightwing is in deep shit. This angle is too good to let go. Scissors are commencing. Nudlar is going to try to follow. Follows beautifully, and a disable will be here.
It should be right here.
Yep, there should be a I do not know how Nightwing makes out of this. I don't understand how he's alive still. He's still
Well,
alive.
He's still alive, yeah, he is.
Nudlar,
Not
oh,
anymore.
there's the kill. There's 2-0. Nudlar puts the final shot into him, killing him pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like Nightwing is in a bit of trouble here, and we have a scoreboard malfunction. There we go.
Oh. And it's 2-0, and
Great display by Nudlar so far. Really good show.
It's a great display. And here we go. Round number 3 will commence in a bit. And we got a Gladiator reference here. By Nudlar.
Oh,
And
really?
here we go, Nightwing versus Nudlar, round number 3. Nudlar is showing great skills here. Great fight, and here we go. And, ooh, a vertical start by Nudlar. Nightwing goes horizontal, and this will work beautifully for Nudlar. Look at those cuts. He cuts so beautiful. Very hard to counter that, and now we see even angles. Nightwing is actually pulling here more angles. Get some shots off of Nudlar. Nudlar makes a switch. This is going to be working against him, but Nightwing
Keeps going down.
loses this position, and Nightwing is in deep shit. Nothing much he can do from here. He shouldn't have switched there. He shouldn't have switched there, but he did. But it's okay. A friendly match. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, there's
That's
no pressure here at
lose.
all. I mean, it's
Yep.
practice session more or less.
Yep, and Nudlar maintains his position behind Nightwing. Nightwing has to make something here, and Nudlar sees that and cuts right into him. Look how he flies to the side of Nightwing.
Yeah,
Reminds me of me.
I gotta agree there. It's like watching you and perhaps me fly too. I mean, we're quite similar.
Yep, look at those cuts from the side. Beautiful, beautiful gaining of angles. And Nightwing makes tough scissors to counter, but Nudlar seems to have no problems following through. ECM on, great ECM. Oh, and the shots coming out there, so far away. I do
Barely
not really
see who's in front here, but looks
I
like
don't-
Nightwing's in trouble again.
Yeah, Nudlar is following pretty good. Nightwing is taking some damage, and the switch by Nudlar. Beautiful fucking switch, and Nightwing is gonna be... That's what Smash did versus me. So fucking nice.
Yeah,
Those guys practice a lot together, talk a lot about what they do, and both of them are very great Swedish pilots, along with you. And we have Milk too, but he's off shape here. And no more shots by Nudlar into Nightwing. Nightwing does not have anything, and Nudlar is disappearing in the trees. He manages to get out of that. And we're gonna see a crash here.
horizontals by Nightwing.
Yes. Horizontals, deep horizontals, going up. Beautiful, again, beautiful cut by Nudlar from the side. Wow, Nightwing cannot do anything against this. Smoke.
He's
Looks like a
disabled, I
disabled,
think. Yeah, he's disabled.
And there's gonna be a kill here.
Or is he disabled?
He is now.
Yeah, he is disabled. Yeah, he is. There we
And
go.
a kill by Nudlar. And this is 3-0, right?
3-0 for Nudlar. Yes, Nudlar. God damn it. Yeah, great display by Nudlar. I mean, he's been practicing. I can see it by just watching him fly.
Yeah.
Good reaction times, good awareness of where the enemy is. Very nice.
Yep, and this is a match point, possible match point for
Yep.
Nudlar. And
Nudlar?
Nudlar. Neuter. And here we go,
Noodle.
round number 4. Nightwing versus Noodler. And again, vertical starts. And Nightwing is the first to go up. Noodler will wait and see, and he sees that. What a smart flying. Nightwing makes a right rudder switch. Noodler will follow through. Hard to surprise him now. And again,
Switched by Nightwing, but Nudlar responds immediately. And again responds immediately.
put some shots into Nightwing. Nightwing is in deep shit. Noodlar, beautiful, beautiful flying. What a strong contestant. And he's just all over Nightwing. Left, right, cuts, switches.
Looks like we're gonna have to practice, man.
We never said we wouldn't, man. After today, man, I need to practice more.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second here. We're gonna see a disable soon. A switch by Nightwing with a scissor flare here. We do not see anything. It's too low, and Nightwing is... Noodlar crashed!
Huge explosion.
And you see his breeze coming up to the tower.
And that's the point for Nightwing.
Oh, man. And yeah, Nightwing manages to score. Not score, but get a point. He did not kill Noodlar. The
Nope.
antenna. I guess you can say that was Nightwing. And we're gonna see round number 5 starting here soon.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm getting a bit tired.
Yep.
talking too much, man. And here we go, round number 5, Nudla versus, I'm just gonna say Nude. I'm gonna say Nude. N versus Nightwing. And it looks like N is getting the advantage here right from the get-go. But Nightwing manages to maintain the separation. Does not stress over it too much, and Nudlar is evening out the angles. The angles are even. Nightwing is again the speed. Nudlar's speed is so good. Nightwing makes a switch. Nudlar sees it first on the radar. No ECM. Now with the ECM comes. That is very nice. See if Nudlar sees that. Nudlar will see that. Will he see Nightwing goes up? He does not see Nightwing go up. Nightwing can have an opportunity to do something here, but Nudlar turns directly into Nightwing, prevents all the shots. But now Nightwing goes up. Nudlar goes down. Gamble wrong here. Nightwing will put the damage here. Ooh, and Nightwing makes a beautiful pass on Nudlar, making him smoke pretty good. And another head-on pass. Both pilots head-on pass. And it looks like Nightwing is cutting better here on those exchanges. Put some more shots into Nudlar.
Yeah.